Moses Itauma, the golden boy, he's been ordered by the WBA to fight against Kubrat Pulev for the WBA title. By the way, before everyone goes all crazy, it's not the real WBA heavyweight title. It's the regular title, you know? It's not the one that Usyk has got, yeah? So Usyk is still undisputed champion. So Moses Itauma, the young prospect, the golden child, the golden goose, the next big superstar, the pay-per-view star in the heavyweight division, is going to be fighting a guy who's what? 44 years old, 45 years old? How old is Pulev? 44 years of age. Yeah. I mean, listen, I know Moses Itauma has been ordered to fight against Pulev. For me personally, I won't even take the fight. I'll be embarrassed to take this fight. But you know what? He's going to take it. Let's keep it real. Uncle Frank will make sure that Itauma takes the fight, goes in the ring, slaps up the old man, knocks him out, wins the belt, and then, you know, now they've got something to sell, you know. Yo, Moses Itauma, he's got the WBA title, you know, that's how they're going to sell it. You know how Uncle Frank is. He's the best promoter in the world right now. Yeah, this is crazy. This is crazy. Listen, I said in my previous videos, man, I don't know what's going on with Moses Itauma, yeah? Like, when he beat Dillian White, very convincingly, yeah, he went in there, smoked washed up Dillian White. Yeah, I'm sorry, Dillian White. Yeah, no, I don't mean in a bad way, bro. Don't come for me. You know what I mean? If you see me outside, don't come for me, brother. I'm just giving my honest opinion. Yeah, Dillian White is washed and he's done. Yeah, so Moses Itauma goes in there, smokes him, gets rid of him. You know, quicker than we all anticipated. Yeah, I expected Dillian White to go in there, give the kid a couple of rounds, but nah. Itauma went in there, absolutely obliterated Dillian White. We thought he's upwards and onwards now for Moses Itauma. Now, go on, pick up, son. Pick up. Let's go now. Let's go for the big boys, you know? And Moses Itauma, even himself, at the post-fight interview, he said, yo, I'm ready for Usyk, man. I'm ready for Usyk. Now, since then, what the hell has happened to that ambition? I remember at one point, Frank Warren was talking about Itauma becoming the youngest heavyweight champion since Mike Tyson. You know, that obviously he couldn't do that. He ran out of time. He beat Dillian White. Now we're thinking, okay, now start moving up that ladder now. Start fighting some of the big boys in the heavyweight division, your Hergovich and so on and so on. But nah, man, he's going to fight Pulev. Kubrat Pulev, yeah, a 44-year-old who I honestly thought retired long time ago. I mean, how is this guy still fighting? And how is he still 44? He looks older than 44, man. I'm just keeping it real. He looks around 55, you know? And this is going to be a massacre. I'm just keeping it real. It's going to be a massacre. I mean, it's a total mismatch, man. Yeah, I know Pulev, you know, has a good amateur background. You know, he's a veteran in the heavyweight division. He's fought some of the big names, but at his age, yeah, 44 years of age, listen, man, I think, my honest opinion, is way too dangerous to put him in there against a Moses Itauma. I mean, this fight is going to be quicker than the Dillian White fight. That's just my personal opinion. Or it's going to be similar. I can see Moses Itauma going in there and blasting him out of the waters in the first round as well. You know, are we really going to learn anything new from Moses Itauma? No, we're still not going to learn nothing new, which is a bit disappointing. I know, listen, there's a belt on the line and it's a chance for the kid to go in there and win a title of some sort. You know, it's not the real deal. It's not the real title. It's the regular WBA title, yeah? He's going to get that, you know, he can put it around his shoulder and say, yo, I've got a belt around my waist or whatever you can say. And Uncle Frank is going to sell it to us. He's a great salesman. He's going to milk it for everything. And then they can try and set up some big fights off of having that belt, yeah? But, yeah, I would rather Moses Itauma fight David Adelaide. You know, fight David Adelaide, Richard Riakpo, fight someone like that, man. You know what I mean? There's fighters out there in the heavyweight division that Moses Itauma can fight other than these old men. Serious, I'm being serious, man. This is not gonna develop Moses Itauma further. We're not gonna learn nothing new. Let's keep it real, yeah. Like Moses Itauma is 20 years old. Kubrat Pulev is 44 years old, yeah? There's a 24-year age gap. 24 years age gap. I mean, that should be illegal, mate. How the boxing organization, boxing, you know, whatever you call them, you know, the people that sanction the fight, yeah, how they're allowing this to happen is crazy. But hey, Pulev, he's a professional. He's the champion. He wants to fight. So he's going to get in there against a young guy and he's going to get obliterated, man. This is a joke. If I was Moses Itauma, me, myself, I'm talking about myself, I'll be like, nah, I'll pass. I know you've been ordered. Yeah, you've been ordered to fight him, but you're not being forced, are you? You can pass. You can say, nah, I'm all good. You know what I mean? I'll fight someone else. Fight Richard Riakpo, man. Fight Richard Riakpo. Why not? Fight Jared Anderson, man. You know what I mean? Fight someone, man, who's closer in age. I feel like they're just, right now, they're protecting Moses Itauma way too much, man. Way too much protection going on. Eventually, he's going to have to get in there against one of the big boys and he's going to have to get tested. That chin of Itauma has to get tested eventually. I mean, he can't keep fighting tomato cans, man. You know what I mean? He can't keep having these warm-up fights, man. He can't keep fighting these oldies, these granddads, yeah? Going in there, obliterating them, because at the end of the day, us boxing fans, we want to see Moses Itauma in a real fight. We want to see him get challenged. We want to see him get tested. That's all we want to see. That is not a lot to ask for. Like, seriously. Yeah, this is a joke. But it's going to happen because there's a belt on the line. Uncle Frank will not allow it. He just won't allow Moses Itauma to turn down this fight. He's going to take it because with a title, you can have some type of negotiation power, I guess. Even though it's not the real deal, it's not the real title. But yeah, I don't know what happened to all the ambition from the Itauma camp and Frank Warren. You know, they wanted all the smoke against everybody. You know, they want to smoke against AJ Wilder, May Parker. They were calling everyone out. Itauma was saying, yo, I'll slap up anybody. What's happened, man? What's going on, man? This is a total mismatch against Granddad Pulev, who should have retired once when Anthony Joshua knocked him out. That's what should have happened. But yeah, guys, this is the news. This is the news, man. Latest news in boxing. Moses Itauma versus Kubrat Pulev for the WBA regular heavyweight title. It's probably going to happen in December, right? On the Chisora card. So let me know your thoughts, my people, in the comments. What do you think about this fight, man? Mismatch? Or do you think the experienced Kubrat Pulev will give Moses Itauma some rounds? You know, he's going to go in there, he's going to test him. Give him at least 3-4 rounds. Test that chin of Itauma and, you know, and we can see what the kid is made of. Or it's just a total mismatch. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, my people. I really appreciate it. Once again, thank you so much for watching EMGM Sports. It's me, your boy Enzo, the realest in the game. Please don't forget to smash the like button. And if you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe because you're really going to help us to grow. I'll be back real soon with another one. Until then, stay blessed, my people. Peace.